Beautiful. Just when you to start this. See if it'll calm down. Beautiful. It's not even playing anymore. It'll work. Nice. Good morning. What's going on? I moved the mic closer. I don't want to talk too loud. What's up, Star? Woke up at 3:30 a.m. today. Went to bed at about 10. Had some stomach pain, but I took some medicine. It's getting better. So I want to take it easy though. But I know I'm not falling back to sleep. Yeah. Thanks. I would play Pac-Man World, but I know Johnny Bones isn't gonna be here. I want to be here for that game. He vouched for it so hard. He literally brought people into the stream to make sure that I bought that game. Thanks, Star. Feel better real quick if I get this goal. Tell ya. Yeah. Star might just be up. Got one goal and then the audio died. Beautiful. I don't know what causes this. Just chooses. You know? Isn't this so weird? Like, here, let me show you guys something. If you think it's like a performance related issue with my computer, it's just like not. Like, it's just not possible. I'm using nothing right now. It just means like it's only using like 20% of the available processing power. So it's not like it's lagging or anything. It has processor available to like send or receive audio. I might just buy a new Go XLR when I can. Try won't be anytime soon. I'll just switch to my old interface. About an hour ago, I haven't really done much. Yeah, I just laid in bed. I was watching some YouTube. Cause I thought I was gonna fall back asleep. Then we got to like the hour and a half mark, and I was like, yeah, this ain't happening. Let's see how I feel about that in like 30 minutes. I have another like 30-minute 4 a.m. stream. This ain't gonna work. Yeah. I'm British, I appreciate early streams. Well, you have my sleep schedule to thank for that. Too fast. If we pull this and the slider skip off in the same run, it's game over. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Why am I practicing curve bridge? Why would I play curve bridge? I'll play this. And one more sliders in 3 attempts. I'll be satisfied. There we go. Getting better at that. Awful. Yeah, I did see that. I might actually play it. I don't know. Fire Emblem pretty cool though. Imagine if I get consistent at this new trick and then I get like a 1930 or something. So yeah, I've been practicing something in the shadows for this stage here. Not going out far enough. I think I have a replay of it. It'd be crazy if I actually just like find. Oh, so close, man. If this ever becomes consistent, it's like the killer. Like it's so good. When I can pull it off, this is honestly my favorite trick in the whole beginner run. Banger. Banger goal right there. God, I fucking love this stage. There's so much stuff you can do with it. I love that level clear, man. Dude, okay. I'm actually reasonably consistent at hitting this. Wow, man. I'm getting so close every time. Like, this is pretty monumental. Like, even a bad version of this will shave 10 seconds off, which is like, it's kind of crazy. But I'll still use the old one for now. It's just something I want to work on over time. All this stuff is pretty basic. Whack. I hate bumpy check. Like, the original bumpy's enough. That'll just be a gambit. One more thing to practice and then I'll start runs. What's up, Azalium? I'm a big fan of this game too. Even though I didn't play it when I was growing up, it's just becoming one of my all-time favorites now. Whole franchise, really. This fuck twick is still like a gamble. What's up, Miraculous? Think you go on top of the right wall. Probably. Actually, is this better? For this? Maybe it is actually. When I was first looking at this skip, I didn't see it performed like that, but maybe it works. Am I stupid? Is this like the other right? Like the other right. I'll just keep doing it this way. Okay, I'm too tired. I'm forgetting like which. Okay, yes, this is what you were aiming for. Right of where I'm going. I see what I think I see what you mean, but this is the fastest way I've seen it consistently completed. That is good enough. All right. Final one of the night. Not final one of the night, but final thing I care about singing practice stage 4 is making sure I don't fucking die on this. I went too far down. Dude, I hate coil ramp. Johnny Bones was in here earlier calling it like, oh, it's so cool. It's like a serpent. I'm like, oh my god, man. You like playing this? Okay. There's a really better way to do this. Never played the deluxe exclusives actually. Oh, they're fucking wacky stages. There's one you'll see in Boiling Pot that's pretty awful. Yeah, it makes sense. They're just like they're either really big or they're really wacky. And there's no in between. Should honestly look at the IL strategy document soon. Since a lot of these are story mode rips from SMB2, it's pretty useful. Oh, I could have went faster. This split sucks. Dude, we got like the EdgeTE try not to hit the goalpost challenge impossible. Try not to hit the party ball challenge, also impossible. Me and the party ball don't have a good relationship. Like we really aren't vibing together. said this before, but I wonder if there's a way to bounce over the circle in the middle. So I feel like it is. I just haven't seen it. Or I guess pauseless, a way to bounce over it. Perfect wall boost. Oh, amazing. If there's one thing I'm not good at, it is perfection. As you can see here. Probably can be reasonably done. Just be a resetter. It's me. They put me in the game. I'm just that cool. Even though this game might have been made before I was born, actually. I missed it. Wish me luck. Come on, thank you. Never mind. We ban them and reset the run. Alright, there you go. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm just trying to speedrun my monkey ball at 5:13 in the morning. I don't need unnecessary distractions. But what's up, Craig? How's it going? Just chilling. I'm doing alright. Woke up because of a stomach ache, but I'm feeling better. So I figured we're up early in the morning. Let's engage in some balling. Is it crazy how I can't tell if I fucked that up? And I simply can't tell because I don't look at the speedometer. This should work. $60 miles per hour, the magic number.
Begin audio prompt in 3.
Yo, Andy, thank you for the bits. I'll relay that into the prize pool if I remember. If it you can ride up into the very... Yeah, true. But yeah, for some new Monkey Ball viewers who may not know, I'm a Tetris tournament organizer. Interesting hobby. But yeah, that's what Andy's talking about. Yeah, my production team channel is partnered and all that. It's been a really cool hobby. Thanks, Azalium. One thing I've thought of doing, because I don't know how often they happen, is trying to organize some, like, IL or speedrun races for this game. Because not only would it help me practice for Tetris speedrun race TOing, but I also love this game now, too. Oh, I hate messing up Serpentine. Yeah, they do happen sometimes. I'm just not sure how often they happen. So if they don't happen a lot, I'd love to fill a gap and start hosting them if people are interested in such content. I just thought speedrun tournaments have been interesting. We have another person in the Tetris community who's like does the same thing, but rather than being in Monkey Ball speedrunning, they're in Undertale speedrunning. They host Undertale speedrun tournaments. Willie J, that's who I'm talking about. Extremely cool person. Yeah, big shouts. Willie's amazing. Well, I'm glad people enjoy my stuff. TOing's such an interesting hobby. Definitely, especially if you're trying to do work of scale. Where's my profile picture from? So on here is some Tetris friends. Had an avatar from that, slightly modified and upscaled, but I'm thinking of rebranding to something more general soon. Now that I just don't really stream Tetris that much. Yes, it does look like Wumbo's. Wumbo's also from Tetris Friends. Wumbo's a cool guy. Done some work for him. Indeed. Kind of running with pretty much every big Tetris community name. Now it's time to conquer the Monkey Ball community. Dude, it's actually so annoying. The spiral thing is my biggest run killer in this game. I will be resetting ultimate when I start running it to that stage, and it's only 14 in out of like 210 regular and then the 90 bonus. Can't get the bounce at all. So it might not work on regular deluxe, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, here's a deluxe stage of all time. Okay, works on regular deluxe. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think they changed like the physics engine or anything. PAL is whack. I don't even want to try it ever. Is the magic for like a run going to be that I will third times a charm this gutter trick? No. We won't. Perfect. There we go. That was like quick turn. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm also just gonna ask this question since there are some people here. Is it faster to die or get the goal? Because I haven't bothered trying to figure it out for the life of me. Faster to die. Noted. Yeah. Oh, if we don't die on exam A, you'll be seeing it. I hate that stage, but I mean, it's easy for me. So I don't play on a PAL Xbox. Yeah, I wonder what PAL IL strats are gonna look like. Or not are gonna, but more like do. You know? I'm shocked that worked. Have I ever talked about hating wiring on stream? 'Cause I hate it. This is the God run. I didn't fail either of them once. Tub's a wacky stage. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, if I get those two tricks back to back without failing one of them, like, my life is complete. I'm a happy man right now. There's a trick here that will allow me to skip this cycle, but I haven't practiced it. That is crazy how much time that saved, man. Wait, actually, that split's wrong. I'll fix it later. Am I pressing like wrong, but I'm just gonna reset. Wait, those aren't even the right fucking buttons, man. Dude, I hate live split. I should honestly be using a fucking stream deck for this. Like, I own a stream deck and I just don't use it. I can actually label the buttons. Dude, we're innovating right now. Running on PAL Xbox, I don't know how much it's being bad and how much the game is being harder. Did they actually swap names around in the PAL version? In all versions, that's crazy. I know they did some like wacky stuff to names in Deluxe. But probably my favorite stage name that they added in this, because I had to name all the SMB1 stages, probably Pirates. It's just so weird. Yeah, Antlion Super's pretty funny. Spatio-temporal is probably my favorite name. Type of ant or type of lion. Lions are insects. They've evolved. How relate to the stage design? They just pick random names, I'm pretty sure. Like, for some stages, they just can't come up with names, but they just picked random shit. Like, for example, Pirates has nothing to do with a boat. Or the ocean stage, actually. It just has nothing to do with any of that. You know, actually, I didn't think of that. 2,000 species of insect in the... And you lost me there. It's too fucking early in the morning for me to say those words. They look like a fucking ball with a hole in the center. That would be some crazy evolution. I hate Edge. The relation's being discovered at this very moment. Oh, the Ness. Okay. For some reason, I didn't think of that. That's actually really interesting. Like, they probably had to do research for that name. Even 53. What's up, Moose? Oh my god, that's awful. Keep sleeping all afternoon. Oh man. Oh my god. That was me a few days ago. Now I'm sleeping too early in the night to be satisfied. Like, I went to bed at 10 p.m. and I woke up at 3:30. Yeah, there's a specific way to it. I don't exactly know how to explain it. It's still inconsistent for me, but there's a way. I have to look for pause frames. I think there is one. It's a good one for SMB2 story. I've thought of like, what if I make a video like that? Because it's something I'm curious in myself. Not specifically a speedrun tutorial, but more of like speedrun history of this game. I wonder if there'd be enough content for a video about that. And then I could just research it and make it in my free time. Like, no pressure, no need for like a due date or any of that. I just write it. I probably wouldn't be writing it. I wasn't around. You could find the guys who made the records and talk to them and make an amazing video. Yeah. Because the hardest thing for me, like making editorial content, like I'm not like, video editing was my former love, but I can still do it if the project's intriguing enough. But yeah, that might be something I start doing in my free time. Probably during the summer. See if I can get it done by the end of the summer. So I just think about it and it's like, oh no, it's something that I'm personally interested in. I'm not sure how many people in the monkey ball community make like edited content or have the capacity to make edited content. Azalium, who made the SMB1 history video? Is it from like someone in the community or is it like a big channel? Probably Goober. I'll keep that in mind. I still have yet to meet people. I'd love to get more integrated and like meet people in the community. Yeah, Guru makes great videos. I was looking at some of the titles and stuff. I'll watch them later. Yeah, I just feel like meeting more Monkey Ball people would be interesting. Talking to them and whatnot. Because they're starting to get a bit of a crossover. We're having a lot of people from our community start playing Monkey Boat thanks to Big Man J-Bone. I like some of us picking it up and streaming it as well. I know I've gotten a few people to buy Banana Mania or get the games on Dolphin and something and try them out. I got into this game from someone from the Tetris community. The crossover would be interesting. I love to see the audiences blend a bit. At least in my stream. So yeah, I first played the game in late 2020. And then I did not play it again until early 2022. That's on PS2. I'm just curious if any of you know. Does the PS2 or the Xbox have faster loads on Deluxe? I feel like I already know the answer. Yeah, it's definitely the Xbox, but I just wanted to make sure. Consoles are weird. Sucks because I'm a PS2 user, so I have to buy a new console. Still have my childhood PS2. Oh, god damn it, Sony. I still think it's crazy how many units the PS2 sold. Like, will we even ever beat that? Yeah, it's like between 145 and 155 mil. I think of the Wii as more of a household console name, but it's sold like 30 or 40 million less units. PS2 is lightweight. Not if you have the fat one. You right though. The original DS. Yeah. They're about tied up, which makes sense. As far as like home consoles go, I don't know when we're beating the PS2. I did have my hands on an original Xbox when I was younger for a hot minute, but it was only a couple months. It was at my grandmother's place, so I didn't get to use it much. And then it broke. That's the weirdest way I've cleared Bumpy, probably ever. New Zealand's such a beautiful country, man. It's a bucket list vacation destination for me. It's only nice for what we show you. That's just like, that's just every country, dude. Like, every country's gonna have bad areas and bad things about it, you know? It's like, there are pretty cool things I can say about my own city, but I do not live in a great city. It's just like New Zealand and Australia have just been locations of interest for me for a while. This is the only level where I don't know what I'm doing wrong when I play it. Not tons, but enough. Yeah, where I live, like there's like a magnitude 3 earthquake like a couple years ago, and it was the biggest fucking deal on planet Earth. Like, you could not escape of like life. Without hearing about that earthquake. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Oh, let's go. I clutched. I'm just gonna tell you something. I didn't feel the magnitude 3 earthquake. Like, I went downstairs and my dad was like, hey, did you feel that? And I was like, no, what happened? And he's like, oh, there's just an earthquake. And I was like, oh, really? Oddly enough, I was actually sitting in my bed for this one. I just had no clue what happened. Perhaps you and I are just oblivious. I don't know. There's an earthquake where I am in 2021, magnitude 6. Sheesh. Everything turned out okay? Melbourne? You know, I didn't really think about the fact that I'd probably have people from that region watching me right now. It was just awesome. You guys probably don't normally get to be in here too often. Dude, I'm just saying something, like, my focus is diverted so much right now. It's actually crazy. Is this enough? Yeah. Oh, fuck you, man. My bad, my bad. I'll never talk to II like that again, especially after that. Thank you, II. I take back what I said. Went to PAX to do a speedrunning event? That's fucking cool. What were you doing there? PAX in Australia? Funnily enough, again, since I just want to go to Australia, that's the PAX I wanted to go to the most. There's no way. Can you actually? Charlie Bones and I were talking about this, so I was like, is there really a second one? Skip the entire wire? Well, fuck, I wish I knew that. Wish I saw that. Would be too lucky to have that happen on 2 sliders in a row, you know? I'm not explicitly running pauseless. I just don't know pause frames, you know? Hit as many obstacles as possible challenge. Probably practice that in the next stream. So there's still a few things I need to add to this. I need to add the skip here. And I'll add that. And then I think I'm done adding shit after that. No! That sucks! I can't believe I was that fucking stupid. This had so much potential too. It's not even like I'm not patient. I just was stupid. I didn't have to hold forward early. Guys, I'll leave it up to you. Should I reset this? Should I keep going? Now, fun fact, my best stage on BWM is a farce. Because I accidentally rolled into the goal during that fast motion cycle. Which honestly, I should get in the goal in the other cycle. Like, it's possible. Yeah, there should be. That one's just been safe. Also a faster way to do that, but I just don't do it. Like, there are just some things you do and don't do in life. And that's just one of them. What's the sewer strat, dude? Good question. Oh man, I want to try the new strategy. But I'm gonna do the old way. Or my old way. After this run, I don't think you guys were here yet when I was doing it earlier. I'll show you what I'm talking about in practice mode. It's 10 seconds faster. Right, do we die on teeter? Like, is this gonna happen to us today? Are we not gonna die on teeter? Oh, I think we're gonna die on teeter, actually. I hate this stage. I hate this stage with a passion. There will be a day where I learn the catwalk pause frame. The day is not today. Catwalk sucks. Good. And it's over. My life is over. Catwalk is definitely a troll stage. Actually, wait. Let me show off this. Let me show this off for 36 Veerfield. So I don't hit the outside wall. That's not what I do. I do some wacky shit. It's not necessarily wacky, but it's a thing of all time. I do that. I think the outside wall one is faster. But this one's funnier to me. And yeah, it's about 10 seconds faster than what I was previously using. I don't know the one where you hit the outside wall, actually. I'm just gonna Hail Mary and see what happens. That is crazy how much collision they put there. I hate when I miss it, not because, like, I'm too short, but I'm just too far to the right. Let's go, Rimamo retweet the tournament. Big Japanese Tetris player. Wait, which stage is hierarchy again? I'm like forgetting. I'm inting. I remember the name very well. And where you get larger as you go down. Oh yeah, okay. This is a story mode world 7 stage, I think. I just have real talk here, though. I hate World 7's music. Like, I just can't stand it. I don't really know why. But, like, it's not possible. I'm waiting. They're apparently working on an update for this ROM hack where they're actually putting 20 World Story Mode into it. And that will be a fun speedrun. Fuck off. Worst pause in the history of mankind. That is like the one like bad pause frame there to ensure that you like stay. Like that's just the one that you don't want. I go ahead ran deluxe story mode pauseless, which only one other person done coming at 3 hours at a free top time. Still not verified for a couple months. Speedrun.com. What time did you end up getting? Out of curiosity. I knew that would fucking party ball, man. Suck grape is really good for my standards. Yeah, that makes sense. $31.20? Deluxe story mode. Just 20 stages of world? Or is it this ROM hack, which just has the 10 from 1? That sounds like a pretty good time. I'm not sure what the cat looks like, or the pause strat cat looks like, but that sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot you choose 10 stages. That is actually like, that's really interesting. Because there are like routes. I never played OG Deluxe, so I don't know how it works. I just played this ROM hack. splitting every level. My son best was like, okay. I thought it was crazy because I used to split every level back when I could bind the split key to a button on the controller. But now I split every world. I do it silent input suppress to choose a stage I want. Yeah, that makes sense for deluxe. And that also makes sense. I'm just wondering, do you have a video of your run? I want to check it out. I want to see what it's like. I'll definitely wait for the ROM mag to be updated. Yeah. Like, I'd imagine, like, if there are stages with similar, like, goal times, the routing's probably pretty sick. Yeah, I was wondering if you had a link to it, because it's not on the boards. Since some speedrun.com moderators need to figure out. Oh, yeah. Because SMB2 stores like 100 really, like, interesting stages. Like, I have huge respect to the SMB2 runners. Fucking party ball. I also feel like the SMB2 story mode stages, like, there are a lot of pause strats, you know? And then there's also that any percent glitch where you can just, like, skip stages. Which I always found that whack. I'd never run any percent. Oh, fuck off, game. I'm actually gonna stay here no matter how long it takes. I don't even care. Because I want to reset again. I want to play this last run. And then I want to look at a video. Never mind. Fucking game. Stupid. Alright, guys. I'm gonna play Swirl for 10 minutes. And then we're gonna look at videos. That's like workable. What just happened? I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know the specifics of the swirl trick. Actually, I wonder if there's something I can do real quick. Or wait, I have to shut off the console entirely. I want to install something. Alright, this isn't hard enough. So I'm not... Okay, so this will only work for SMB2. So I'll just save that for later. There's something I do want to do now. And by the way, streamer plug time. If you're enjoying your time here with the ballin', be sure to join the Discord, because it'll notify you for the videos and whatnot. Wait, I forgot about global hotkeys. It's weird because when I type, the comparison video is gonna show up. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is just empty now. Yeah, you can send it to me. Oh, isn't it all else pause this? Oh my. 23 minutes. Oh god, walking in this stage design is crazy. 480p upload. When was this done? 2015. Holy shit. Dude, this is a great stream overlay, man. God, I fucking love this. Wait, this is actually really clever.
Should I fuck that up? Well, no, not that I fuck it up, I just get the dead bounce.
So, one thing I'm noticing about Deluxe I never noticed before when I was watching is they actually have a like stage selector retry button. They have like an "Are you sure" thing, which would have been really convenient. My first time playing SB2 story mode, I had a goal on launchers where I banked directly into the goal. And I reset it instead of pressing the replay button. That is why I stopped playing
Pretty cool.
for like a year.
That was a legitimate goal because it's the first time I ever got to cut those corners fine enough to get those bananas. I got them the second lot, but not the first lot.
Still looks fairly decent.
That was cool. That's the wrong button. Nolan! Hey man, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's for good luck, I'm gonna need it. A lot of it. How did your stream go? What were you doing? TCS or LB? What the fuck's going on? I'm playing Monkey Ball.
What the fuck's going on?
Ball around a stage to go.
Oh, I'm sure that the Bad Boon's base levels are just like something. Okay, so this makes sense.
That's free time save though, so that's nice.
Oh, bowl open. Damn.
I'll go around, it's fine.
I do that shit every time.
Not fast rep, but tool time save.
Dude, I love
Oh,
Mountain.
right here.
This is such a weird stage.
Oh, thank goodness.
My bowl has never been consistent. Bowl open is such a name. Imagine if like there were real bowls like sold online. You just buy a bowl like that. Main level Bagel. Oh, true. And then Craigle Bagel would have his own stage. Look at this fucking guy going for the green goal. What a champ.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Dude, you
Oh my
got
God.
like raided to the up the wazoo during
Oh,
this
look, it
stream.
says- Oh my god.
Google sucks and rings, I always miss it.
Please go well, teacups.
So I play teacups in a pretty weird way.
Oh my god.
I go to the right and then around. That just works for me, I guess. It's definitely not the fastest.
Probably my last run. Of Monkey Ball today.
Last run, huh?
No! Okay.
Oh, clutch.
Lucky.
That was good.
Yes! Ah. This game's stressful, man.
I love to play this, man. I might just buy an Xbox to play this. Smarter things waiting for the ROM hack. Yeah, they really don't. They really haven't checked this. Red goes real hard for me. Damn. All right. One thing that I think I want to do is I want to check out this out. This is a good banner. Oh wow, look. Little old me. I don't even know when I watched this. That was loud.
There's no doubt Super Monkey Ball has a big reputation for being an incredibly difficult game for any player. The stages have been described as so hard that people give up playing, and even a prick away from impossible. But that's not nearly enough to stop speedrunners from putting in thousands of attempts and heaps of practice to stretch the game to its limits and optimize their times more and more. Shortly after the game's release in 2001, a small community of players were battling it out for high scores on individual stages, referred to as ILs. However, I'll spare Monkey Ball's IL history for another day. In this video, I'll focus on real-time attacks, known as RTAs, of full normal mode difficulties. Categories in the first Super Monkey Ball differ from those of the later games, as the ability to unlock up to 97 extra lives was not a feature in the original. As a result, normal mode categories are split into two separate categories. Take Beginner for example, is split into Beginner and Beginner Extra. For Beginner and Advanced, extra stages are only unlocked provided the player completed the regular floors without losing a single life. Thankfully, Expert allows some margin of error, allowing for extra stages to be unlocked so long as a continue is not used, but this is by no means easy. An additional and brutal 10 master stages can be unlocked, given Expert Extra was then beaten without using a continue. The challenge of completing master proves too difficult for most casual players and results in a very unforgiving speedrun, an impressive feat if you can even get your name on the boards. Each of these categories is then further split into
Dude,
subcategories.
I hate
Normal,
that
which
stage
allows for
so
the use
much.
of green and red warp goals to skip floors when possible.
Whoever
All
designed
levels,
that, I hope
which
they got
prohibits the
fired.
player from using warps, and for some, any percent, which I'll get
Oh,
into
Stamina
later in the
Master's
video.
fine.
Despite not being the most popular category, no doubt due to its difficulty, Master is regarded as the main category by many players, and therefore will be the focus of this video. In the early IL community, some members, notably Smiling Jack 13, had mentioned and attempted 9999 play point speedruns, but quickly gave up due to the massive challenge of what they were attempting. Not only would this run involve unlocking and completing Master, but doing so without dying once and without using warp goals. It wasn't until 2010 when the idea of RTAs really started being put into practice. Beginning on the 10th of October, a number of monkey ball races started being recorded on the website Speedruns Live. The site allows for users to race with one another in real time, and a small clique had taken an interest in racing monkey ball. Well-known speedrunner and co-founder of Speedruns Live, Narcissa Wright, was frequently appearing as an entrant for the monkey ball races. By January of 2011, Narcissa, alongside another user, Nog, was regularly achieving expert times between 13 and 15 minutes. There was also the occasional master attempt, with times nearing the half-hour mark. In that same month, Narcissa brought her monkey ball expertise into the public eye by completing an expert through master speedrun at Awesome Games Done Quick. As Narcissa had only one shot at her run, she understandably used very few strats, choosing to play most stages carefully rather than quickly. Her final time was 27:52, which may seem laughable now, but was a big deal at the time and event this took place. Many strats were known of already at this time, thanks to ILers and adaptations of their techniques to suit an RTA, but only a select few were considered viable for a run. After GDQ,
Monkey Ball 1
races
at a
continued
marathon
throughout
run
the
must be
year,
like fucking
and in
awful.
September, a master RTA
Why would
was
you
posted to
like? I feel
YouTube
so
on the
bad
account
if
Sword
someone
Plus
has to
Link.
like go up on stage and
The
play
run was
this.
completed by Narcissa, achieving a 12:04 expert time and 18:54 master. This was a huge improvement on her GDQ time, and as Narcissa stated, was not only deathless, but also included fast but risky strategies, such as Expert 8. She noted that her run could be beaten if she were to perform more insane strategies on a number of other floors, and hoped that it would spark healthy competition between herself and others interested. But was anyone else up for the challenge? Turns out, there was.
This is a good video.
Narcissa's run was rejected from Speed Demo's archive by a user who had occasionally appeared in the races on SRL. Now known as Clarice, there was a new contender for the Monkey Ball world record. Clarice stated she had planned on running the game back in 2009 and stopped because it was incredibly difficult to run well and she didn't enjoy it. After rejecting Narcissa's run for using few strats and having general slow play, she felt the need to provide a run herself, having deprived SDA from getting one. And, on the 6th of May 2012, Clarice had completed her run. She posted it to SDA stating a time of 7 minutes and 27 seconds, along with detailed notes of the run on every stage. The 7:27 was calculated using the in-game timer, with the run being a 16:09 RTA, blowing Narcissa's 18:54 far out of the murky waters. Clarice's run was also deathless, and performed many of the insane strats Narcissa had mentioned in her submission, including the elusive Expert 8. Her run was going to be very tough to beat, however it didn't come without its flaws, limited as they were. Most notably, hitting the goalpost on E13, costing her a massive 1.6 seconds. Let's instead focus on where Clarice saved major time over Narcissa. As I mentioned earlier, it wasn't that these strats weren't known, but rather thought unviable for a run. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison of some of the more noteworthy improvements.
This is a good concept. Oh, dude, that pauseless is crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, absolutely. A-List has been one of my favorite runners just because of how much he can do pauseless. Trax is bro. Oh yeah, I think I know what Claris is gonna do, yeah. I've seen that done quite a bit. Oh, okay. Is this bouncing on the bumper? Okay, no, it's just skipping one. There's a strat for one of those where you can just jump on top of the bumpers. It's fucking weird. Oh, dude, that's so cool. So is that. If they changed that Master Stage in Deluxe, I know what Claris is going to do. This is the master trick I spent the most time working on. Wow, man. And Claris didn't fucking die doing that.
Races continued, and so did Narcissa's attempts. She pulled off her world-famous 1810 later that year, but it seemed like no one was getting close to beating Claris's time. That was until a new contender rose from the bowels of the earth, from the depths of hell. In late 2012, an Aussie speedrunner by the name of Bahunga started master attempts of his own. By the end of the year, Bar had achieved an 1846 and continued to shave off seconds throughout 2013. As Bar was inching closer and closer to Claris's record, he began to incorporate a strat almost comparable to E8 and officially began his world record attempts. The strat Bar was using was on Expert 7, perhaps one of the most hated
dude, this poster is so funny.
It involves backing up along the first section in order to get a clip from the starting platform over to a later part of the stage. Take my word for it, it's bloody hard, and only saves around 3 to 4 seconds, but that wouldn't stop Bahunga. On the 13th of October, Bar managed a deathless personal best, including the E7 strat, but a clumsy mistake on Extra 4, literally the easiest stage in the entire run, cost him the world record.
Wow.
He finished just a hair's breadth off Claris with a 16:13, putting him comfortably in second, still ahead of Narcissa.
Was this a deathless run? Well, I haven't finished yet. I could die here. Oh, PB, 4 seconds off world record, oh my god.
Another thing separating Claris's run from both Bars and Narcissa's was her decision not to pause on the stage E42. Now Bar and Narcissa weren't pausing to have a pinch of snuff or go for a quick slash, they were using what's known as a pause frame. The concept is simple. If you perform the exact same inputs at the exact same times on a particular stage, it will return the same result each time. This might sound inhuman at first, but thanks to the handy notches around the GameCube's thumbstick, the visible in-game timer, and the ability to instantly pause at any time, it's really quite straightforward. Take Bar's E42 as an example. He starts the floor by holding up left, then quickly pauses looking for a frame. He wants to pause at either 5970 or 5968, then switch to and hold up right before closing the pause menu. Doing this guarantees him the right inputs at the right times to successfully clip over to the red goal every time. This was the same strat Narcissa used, and you can see she also attempted a pause strat on Extra 5, but missed the frame, resulting in a nasty time loss. Unsurprisingly, pause strats exist for more stages than just E42 and Extra 5, And
I've
at the
never
time of
thought
Bars
of being that stage like
1613,
that.
frames were also known for Master 7 that would save around 12 seconds if performed well. That's right, had Bar chosen to use the M7 frames in his 1613 attempt,
Oh, dude, you can
and been
just do that
successful
without
in
pausing,
executing his
man.
strat, he could have beaten Claris's time by a whopping 8 seconds. Damn. However, at the time, it's understandable why he chose not to use pause frames.
The
During this
Daluma,
period,
what a
there
weird
was
stage,
significant
man.
opposition to the use of big pause strats by many SMB speedrunners, Barhunger included. They considered big pause strats to be a cheap or unskillful way to save time, and didn't want the 1609 topped solely to the use of pause frames. With this in mind, Bar continued runs without the use of pause strats, and even removed the E42 frames from his attempts as well. While Bar still did attempts through the following year, they were very infrequent, and it was clear his main focus was on his other interests. It wasn't until January of 2015 when a new player stepped up to the Oki, ready to chuck a 9-darter of Monkey Ball world records that would shatter the earth with devastating blows. His name was Columbal, and after swiftly shaving his time down to a 1628, himself and other keen community members were on the hunt for new strats and pause frames, hoping Callum would be the one to finally top Claris's long-standing 1609.
What's up, Andrew?
And on the 26th of February,
Callum, come on.
kissed the red lipstick, landing his first dart firmly into the double top.
Oh, clean that.
It had finally been done. Claris's almost 3-year-old record.
Dude, that's
defeated,
crazy.
And Callum had no intent to stop.
What a
there.
baller time
His
saving
boudoir of
expert.
new strats included E12, 2-cycle E17, E19, a second bumper skip on 36, E41, an earlier gimmick on 48, earlier cycle on extra 3, an extra 8, with pause frames now being used on E14, E27, E50, extra 1, extra 10,
Ooh.
Master 1, and of course Master 7. Callum's run was by no means flawless. He went through the goal on 65 of them, and included a number of mistakes such as missed frames and even a death on Master 9. It was his new incorporations, along with high quality execution, which chipped him off the fairway and onto the green, just inches from the pin. Extra 10 and M7 could potentially save up to 20 seconds alone. He also made use of a clever load manipulation to spare another short spurt of time. By loading the first stage in practice mode before your attempt, it shortens the loading screen after selecting Expert by about a second or so,
What?
proving useful as timing starts upon selecting the difficulty, so the load time is included in your run.
That's crazy.
20 days later, Callum landed his first dart in the treble, PBing by a mere 2 seconds. Unfortunately, he deleted his run, as only a day later he slung a second arrow into the bed, taking his time down to a 15:46.
Get in there, motherfucker.
In terms of strats, not much was new since his 15:57. Most time saved was simply from improvement of execution, getting strats he'd previously missed. He did make minute improvements on stages such as E13, E26, and most notably Master 2, but the big difference was quite simply higher quality gameplay, and yet his run still featured 2 deaths. Soon after, a new player lunged from the shadows, making the bold statement he too was capable of times as good as, if not better than Callum's. He claims to be called the Lost Llama, and pasted his name into the list of world record holders on the 19th of April with a 15:44.
That's
Llama's run was
crazy.
interesting, as he was opposed to heavy use of pause frames, opting only to use frames on Extra 10 and Master 7
Wow.
for big time saves, and therefore excluding a number of Callum's newfound strats. Even with this setback, and 2 deaths of his own in Master, Llama had broken the record.
That's
It was
actually
a
pretty crazy.
conservative month before Callum scrambled back to the top of the leaderboards, ready to score his 180. 15:39 with 3 deaths, 15:36 with 3 deaths, 15:27 with 1 death. Callum was quickly inching towards his goal, which by then was any time faster than 15 minutes and 20 seconds. By now, frames had been found for Master 9, one of the hardest stages in the run. Not only did these frames save time if executed well, but also massively decreased
need
the
those
risk of dying on
frames.
such
Shit.
an unforgiving stage. In November, Callum struck the treble again, finally managing a deathless PB and also reaching his sub-15:20 goal. He broke the final tape at 15:19 and decided to take a well-deserved break from Monkey Ball. He made the following assessment of his run on Discord. I decided to do the maths out of interest. The base amount of time I saved over Claris's run with the use of pause strats, not including the time lost on the pause screen, was 28.3 seconds. Including time I lost on my pausing was 22.4 seconds, which amounted to 5.9 seconds total loss across E14, EX10, M1 and M7. PB had really good pausing on those levels for me. So apparently my run was around 27.6 seconds faster on pure movement. Then obviously there's a couple of stages I lose time on pausing for consistency's sake. But little did Callum know, little did we all know, that during his time off, Monkey Ball speedrunning would change forever.
Oh shit, the glitch. I actually don't know about
In
this.
August 2016, the Reddit user Mr. T-Squared88 made a post to our speedrun claiming to have found a glitch in Monkey Ball 2, which took him from level 6 straight to level 50, the final floor. His post stated this: "Okay, my friend and I are very casual players of Monkey Ball, but the other night we were playing on level 6, I believe it's called Jump Machine, and we passed through a goal after the announcer shouted time over. The monkey celebrates winning a level with the time over text over screen, and no information was given about beating the level, so we assumed we just had to redo the level. Then we were brought to the stage from the stage 11 glitch. The level name was just a bunch of random letters and it said 50 in the corner. After beating the level, it brought us to the extra stages. We've been trying to recreate the glitch but haven't had much luck, but we wanted to post our findings to the internet and hopefully someone can find it useful. It didn't take long before Cyclops Dragon, a Monkey Ball Taskmaster, was on the case. He was able to recreate the glitch on the SMB2 stage brandished using TAS. By then, the whole community was at work doing research into this new glitch and found the following. 1. The glitch works in SMB 1, 2 and Deluxe for both PAL and NTSC. 2. The glitch can be performed on Expert 1. And 3. Pause frames to execute the glitch on E1. But how does the glitch work exactly? Well, I'll do my best to explain. When the game time overs, the stage itself continues moving for just one frame. So if you time over in a position where stage movement alone will put you through the goal tape, on the exact frame before the tape breaks, you'll both time over and complete the stage at the same time. On stages like Brandished, the goal itself is moving, so it's easy to see how you can break the tape while there's no input from the player. On Expert 1, it's actually the movement of the party ball that pushes the monkey through the goal tape. Simultaneously timing over and completing the stage results in what we believe to be an underflow error, respawning the player on the final floor disguised as the stage they just performed the glitch on. Despite the appearance, the stage acts the same as the normal final floor and will take the player to extra upon completion, provided they didn't use a continue of course. So, with this new discovery, and even pause frames to accompany it, there was an open invitation to take the master record, with J-Cool being the player to capitalise on the opportunity, achieving a 5-minute and 55-second run. Amongst the excitement of the game-changing glitch, the community agreed it should fork right off, and become its own subcategory, now known as any percent. Callum then beat J-Cool's record by the following October, and took it down to a 5:22 just over a year later. By now, in late 2017, Callum Bull was back in action and ready to complete his 161 checkout. With his goal now being a sub-15:10, he had just a smidgen of room for error, and expectedly, hours of practice and relentless grinding ensued. On the 16th of November, Callum sunk his penultimate arrow into the treble 17, this time entering the final goal just 3 seconds sooner with a 15:16. There were no new frames, no new strats, and 2 new deaths. So how did Callum manage to top his deathless former PB? Turns out, it was down to really, really good execution. He'd spent hours in practice mode every day on every stage, working harder and harder to improve his movement to be as good as it could be.
That's crazy.
This is evidenced on long stages like E24, where he broke the tape with over
So
29
wild.
seconds remaining. It was these optimizations that pushed him over the edge to claim another PB and world record. Callum worked out,
I
had
just
his
say
run
I
been
love that the
deathless, it
SMP
could have been
timer's
as low
a
as a
bomb.
15:03, proving he was just on the cusp of reaching his final goal and landing his last dart dead center of the bullseye. And on the 29th of November, he did just that.
It's on!
Wow.
It's in! It's for history in Dublin! Oh, fantastic, James Wade!
Bang! Through the tape with an incredible
Yeah.
15:08, a revolutionary near-perfect world record which shook the community. Callum had finally completed not only another deathless, but a superbly executed run, reaching his long-term goal of a sub 15:10. Callum stated this in the description: "This run felt super sketchy, but after 2 years I finally reached my goal of a 15:0x in this game. I had zero confidence in my buffering today, but I somehow managed to haphazardly hit all the frames anyway. I always choke E50 strat on expert record pace, but whatever, made it so I wasn't really nervous at all for the rest of the run. Outside of that, the only other bad point was a really stupid, slow E18 for whatever reason. I want to give a huge thank you to the Lost Llama, Zella1, Claris, Jacob114, Bahunga, Byers, Cyclops Dragon, and everyone else who contributed to making this run what it is today and motivating me to keep on playing. I really do appreciate you all." What a touching sentiment. And now, over 2 years later, Callum's 15:08 still sits at the top of the leaderboards, and it will likely stay there for many years to come. Looking back, it's crazy to see how far Monkey Ball speedrunning has come. From Narcissa's initial 1854 back in 2011, to Claris's long-lasting 1609, the early beginnings of Callum's 9 data, to Llama's month-long claim to fame, and finally, the gradual staircase down to the 15:08, which still stands strong to this day. For anyone interested, I created a stage-by-stage comparison video between Callum and Claris's world records, so you can see for yourself everywhere the run has been improved since 2012. This will be linked in the description. Thanks to everyone who watched the video this far. Feel free to lambast me in the comments for anything I got wrong or any mistakes I made. Thanks to everyone who helped me with making this video, and all the runners who took Super Monkey Ball on the journey it's taken, and keeping the game alive to this day. Cheers everyone.
What a video, man. So this was made in 2018. So a bit has happened. Our boy, or since the video was made, our boy Callum got the sub 15. He fucking came back. Let's just watch this. This is crazy. Wow. 5-second PB for a sub 15. Holy sheesh, man. This is a funny category. Monkey golf 18 holes, dude. Like they're wacky. One minute. Wait. Shout out to my alarm. I thought I was gonna wake up. Huh. Funny. Floor 808. Oh, you just beat the game. Oh, how wonderful. That's just swell. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off for now, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna raid a deluxe and SMB2 story mode speedrun. For anyone who's still interested in watching Monkey Ball. But yeah, if you're not in there already, be sure to join my Discord. More content always coming. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night, everyone.